In the southern Russian town Ipatovo, several dozen residents observed a minute of silence for 27 local men killed during the invasion. Ukraine. And an outdoor memorial billboard was ceremonially unveiled in their honor. Those attending August 15 ceremony, organized by local Communist Party branch, included relatives of deceased, local officials, boys and girls from Pioneers, a patriotic youth movement named after prominent widespread organization of Soviet era. The aim of event was to recognize, remember and be proud of men killed in war, Communist Party said in a post on its website. But one of them was a convicted and the honor bestowed upon him exploded in their faces. Among men pictured on memorial panel was Nadir Gizatulin, who was convicted in brutal 2018 killing of Pavel Peronia, an electrical engineer employed by Ministry Internal Affairs, which oversees police. Prosecutors said Gizatulin had been drinking heavily when he attacked Peronia. 35. Gizatulin, like tens of thousands of other Russian convicts, was serving a 19-year prison sentence when he agreed to fight in Ukraine in exchange for release from prison if he survived some time at the front. Like others, he was recruited by the mercenary group Wagner before its chief, Yevgeny Prigozhin, in a suspicious plane crash 2 months after leading a brief but striking rebellion against Russia's military leadership in June. The return of war convicts, dead or alive, is causing controversy throughout Russia, while government recognizes them as heroes. Victims and families who suffered for crimes they committed before invasion are left fuming with anger. There have been many cases Russian families angry that the criminal who killed a loved one was released and pardoned because he completed his tour of duty in Ukraine. And some neighborhoods live in fear, returnees resorting to violence. When former prisoners do not survive the war, some families become angry at the state honors they were given. Gizatulin, who earlier this year was posthumously awarded State Medal for Bravery before being honored at the board of directors of Ipatovo in Stavropol region. Murder victim Pavel Porokhnya's father, Vitaly Peronia, told local media earlier this month that Gizatulin's recognition was a crime against his family. I will personally tear this photo and file a lawsuit on the grounds that it insults my son's memory, he said. Grigory Kozhedub, a representative local association veterans the Ministry Internal Affairs, offered his support in a letter to Ipatovo city administration, saying that honoring Gizatulin was an insult to family and close friends. Horrible murder at hearing. The court found that on April 1, 2018, Gizatulin drunkenly tried to hail a taxi in village of Grachevka, approximately 85 kilometers southwest of Ipatovo. Peronia, who was off duty at the time, pulled over in his Ford Focus and offered to take Gizatulin to his destination. Before introduction of taxi apps,